Before you were born, before your heart even beat for the first time in your physical body, your soul was present in an immaterial state, unbound by time or space. There, you made the most important choices that shaped your entire life. This was not a random game, but a delicate plan, created by infinite wisdom and a deep understanding of your own spiritual path. The soul is like a talented artist painting the canvas of life. Each stroke of the brush is an event, a relationship, a challenge, or an achievement, all carefully considered to help you learn and evolve. Even the things you don't know or feel meaningless at the moment are all part of that plan. When you understand this, you will see life no longer as a series of surprises or disasters, but as a journey with purpose and deep meaning. Most importantly, this plan is designed to help you grow and improve yourself. Every event in your life is a lesson, an opportunity for your soul to learn and move closer to wholeness. So when you look back at your past struggles, failures, and pains, see them as necessary strokes that create the complete picture of you. Family, the soul's first classroom. Family is not just the place where you were born, but also the first learning environment that your soul chooses to develop. You were born into a family with loved ones, with complex relationships, sometimes loving, sometimes conflicting, but all were chosen by your soul because of the important lessons that family can bring. You may have wondered why you have inevitable conflicts with a relative in the family, or why your childhood memories have such a special and profound color. That is because family is the place that helps you practice qualities such as patience, tolerance, forgiveness, and the ability to love unconditionally. Challenges in the family are not disasters, but tests for you to grow. For example, if you felt controlled or not understood by your parents, your soul may have chosen that to learn self-control and self-awareness. If you have a supportive and loving sibling, it may be part of your plan to learn how to love and rely on others in a healthy way. The family is like your first spiritual school, where relationships and affections are laid down for the rest of your life. We often see the hardships and sufferings in life as punishments or injustices from fate, but in fact, according to Edgar Cayce and many other spiritual traditions, they are invitations from your soul. Challenges are not meant to break you, but to help you expand your abilities and potential. Imagine a person who loses a sense, such as sight. To the outside world, it is a serious loss, but from a spiritual perspective, it can be an opportunity for them to develop other senses, such as the sixth sense, or patience, inner clarity that is difficult to achieve normally. Every challenge in life, whether it is illness, loss, or failure, is chosen by your soul so that you can learn to face, accept, and overcome it. It is the path for you to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, of life, and of the laws of the universe. When you change your perspective from, "I am suffering," to, "I am given the opportunity to grow," the whole experience of life becomes much more meaningful. In your life journey, you will meet many people, some bring joy, some bring pain. But Edgar Cayce emphasized that these relationships are not random but are soul contracts signed before you were born. Close friends, lovers, colleagues, even enemies all have a role to play in your evolutionary plan. They come to reflect your strengths, weaknesses, and lessons you need to learn. A painful relationship can be a lesson in forgiveness or perseverance, while a true friend is a guide to help you stay on the right path. This awareness helps us approach people with a more compassionate perspective, rather than judgment or resentment. You can feel grateful for even the most difficult people in your life, because they are the ones who push you to develop stronger qualities. The place and environment you were born into is no coincidence. Your soul has chosen the country, city, and even culture you will belong to, as each place has its own unique lessons and is suitable for your development goals. Some people need to learn patience in a slow-paced environment, while others need to learn to adapt to the chaos and upheaval of modern society. Where you were born will provide the conditions for you to develop the skills and qualities necessary for your evolutionary path. So if you ever feel lost or don't belong here, it may be because your soul is being challenged to grow or to discover itself in a different environment. Understanding this will help you feel more responsible for where you live and the experiences you are having. Each of us does not simply exist in this world but carries within us a noble mission, a reason for existence chosen by the soul before incarnation. That mission does not necessarily have to be a great, outstanding, or socially recognized job, but sometimes it is just simple actions, silent help, or small but meaningful changes in life. Edgar Cayce pointed out that finding your mission will help you live with direction, reduce feelings of loss and dissatisfaction. When you understand why you are here, you will have great motivation to overcome difficulties and move forward stronger. Maybe your mission is to inspire others through art, to help the disadvantaged, or simply to live a full, happy life to spread positive energy. The important thing is that you feel joy and peace when doing what is in line with that mission. One of the important points that Edgar Cayce emphasized is that although your soul has chosen the master plan for your life, you still have conscious freedom to choose in every moment of your life. Every small decision contributes to a big outcome, and you can completely adjust your journey if your awareness and choices change. This means that you are not completely bound by fate or soul contract, but still have the ability to create and change yourself and your destiny. This freedom is both a gift and a great responsibility, requiring you to be conscious and aware in every action. You can choose forgiveness instead of resentment, choose love instead of hatred, choose patience instead of anger. Those choices not only affect you but also spread positive energy to everyone around you and create positive spirals in life. Not only does your soul plan ahead before you are born, it also continually sends you signs and messages throughout your life to help you stay on track. However, not everyone can easily recognize or understand these signals. Signs can come in many different forms: dreams, strong intuitive feelings, unexpected coincidences, or people and events that appear at the right time. When you pay close attention and listen deeply, you will find your soul guiding, protecting, and helping you overcome challenges. A typical example is when you feel an inner voice guiding you to do something for no apparent reason. If you ignore these signs, life can become more difficult, but if you trust and act on them, you will find yourself on the right path and with more peace. Understanding your soul's journey and plan is just the first step, but more importantly, you know how to connect deeply with your soul in your daily life. Edgar Cayce taught you some methods to help strengthen this connection, such as meditation, prayer, and inner listening. Meditation helps you calm down, put aside the noise of the outside world to hear the true voice from within. Prayer is how you expand your connection with the divine light, ask for guidance and protection. Inner listening helps you realize what is really important, from there make wise choices. When you practice regularly, you will feel peaceful, free, and no longer caught up in worries and anger in life. That is the sign that you are living true to your soul, true to the mission you have chosen. Edgar Cayce and many other psychics have talked about the concept of reincarnation as a never-ending cycle of the soul on its evolutionary journey. Each life is a new chapter, an opportunity for the soul to learn and complete unfinished lessons. When you understand reincarnation, you will realize the deep connections between lives, see the root causes of your difficulties or talents. This also helps you to resent life less, because everything has a reason and is part of the soul's development plan. Reincarnation is not a punishment, but a gift that gives you the opportunity to change, learn, and become more perfect with each life. Your soul is always moving towards the light, towards harmony and unconditional love. Preparing for a lifetime is not a random thing but a conscious process of the soul. Before incarnation, the soul will think carefully about what to learn, who to meet, and what lessons to complete. This shows that each life is carefully designed to serve the continuous evolution. You can imagine this process as a meeting with yourself, where you discuss, choose, and plan for the challenges and joys that will come in life. This preparation helps the soul have a clear path to go through the experiences, not get lost, and can learn as much as possible. To prepare well for life, you also need to practice mindfulness and spiritual development right now, creating a solid foundation for the journey ahead. When you know your purpose and plan clearly, you will live more meaningfully and fully every moment. When you understand that you are not just a physical body but an immortal soul on a journey of learning and evolution, you will have a whole new perspective on life. Every challenge, every relationship, and every moment has a profound meaning, an integral part of the bigger picture. Edgar Cayce advises us to live with awareness, to cherish every moment, and to always seek to connect with the soul within. When you do that, you will not only live an ordinary life but a life full of meaning, fulfillment, and true peace. You are in the right place at the right time on your soul journey. Trust in life's plan, and move forward with gratitude, patience, and love. If you found this video helpful and would like to learn more about the profound spiritual secrets, don't forget to like and subscribe now. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos that will help you expand your awareness and learn about your soul journey. And don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe you're living your last life? I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.